Ah yes, Tostarena. We have Tostarena tourism. Small town that serves as hub for tourists planning to visit the inverted pyramid. Colorful buildings and cheerful people provide a welcome. Mysterious ancient ruins. Head north and you'll find some ruins. Over here we have the inverted pyramid. The tour can't miss of the region. The inverted pyramid looks unstable, but rest assured it never topples. Here we have Jaxi. Let's have a look at the curious local transport method known as Jaxi. Just hop on the back of one, and they go really fast. And then living in the heart of the desert in an oasis. 3Ks in the kingdom. Enjoy the small but lively desert village. Wonder at the inverted pyramid and its upside down magic. And then over here, some basic facts. Population, middling, size expansive. Then we have Tostarenians and Moais. And temperature 104 degrees. Why the hell am I shivering? Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Super Mario Odyssey. Last time, well, we arrived here at the Sand Kingdom in Tostarena, and this time we are going to head on out. Starting things up with a little bit of an auto-scroller. So, right over here we get ourselves some extensions that will lead us out, and over here we get ourselves a new thing, pulse beams. As you can tell, well, they do pulses. So anyways, what we want to do is avoid that beam and head onto this little platform. Because here we get ourselves some purple coins. And then falling on down to this little area here. Here you want to avoid the pulse beams. Here I'm going to do it out of stupidity. As you might be able to tell, it's able to reach to the next pulse beam and then chain reaction. So yes, you gotta be able to avoid them. Thankfully, it's not too bad. Close enough to the end. I want to actually hit the thing. So right here, we are at Moai Habitat. And Moai. So here you got to, well, collect your pieces of the things. And, as you can tell, there are moon shards here. So Moai, their gimmick is that, well, you put on shades and you'll be able to see where you need to go. But you gotta remember, because they have no jumping capability, so you have to actually go there. If you know what you're doing, Moais are not that important. So next up, we get ourselves a platform here that you're intended to take a Moai here, but if you know where you're going. So yeah, so you gotta take a little trip to the middle of this area and head on here to the far side for that area, for that moon. And then some more pieces of Bowser tracks over here. Bowser sure was stomping around in a huff. I mean, when you have an insta-kill pit there, you might want to try to avoid it. So that's it there. And I guess going on to the last piece, I know this wasn't optimized, but you gotta take a look around. Remember that cactus for later. Oh, okay, it's right over here. No, I don't want to roll off the cliff. There we go, last moon shard. Alright then. And with that all done, you're done here in Moai. What was that Bowser creep doing here anyways? I don't know. We get another moon. So we have our next destination. And you know the drill. Let's avoid story where we can. So we have ourselves a series of platforms to head on across to the far side of the desert. So we have our next destination, but we're going to avoid it for now because, well, there's some stuff that we can do up here. Namely, another landmark that will help us out, and a hat door. At least up for some trouble. So, inside this room, first thing you need to know, screw this room. No, seriously. Do a series of jumps and you're able to escape this room, and yeah, you just broke it. So welcome to this room, where you get rewarded for doing some stupid stuff. No, seriously, you get rewarded. They're aware that you can jump on top of that and get yourselves a lot of coins. That's really a tier. If you want to cheese this entire room, well, the first moon is right down there. Screw it. I'm gonna die here anyways, so we're gonna do this legit anyways. So here we got a side path. You gotta take things slow with your bullet bills. Don't go rocking around. All happy like. You gotta take things kind of slow. And once they're there, so yeah, so heading on backwards. I'm gonna go reset my bill. Darn it. There we go. So you gotta take things slow. If you crash, then it is going to be an insta-kill. Because, well, Mario does not like poison. You can take acid, well, you can take poison well. Not poison, lava well, but when it comes to acid, he doesn't fare so well. Darn it. Where did you come from? So heading on into this little area here, we got ourselves some fans you got to avoid. Set it 2, and that's that. Not too bad of an area. Just be sure to grab the coins and the 2 moons and you're good. Alright then. So here at the very top, well, that's frozen. You can't do anything about it for now, but just know, you actually, well, you can't do anything, but getting back up here is relatively easy, so don't worry too much. More coins underneath the ruins there. So next up, we're gonna head back to the area we arrived in, because there's another set of challenges we can do. And this one's kind of fun. So what does this say? Roll. I've been rolling this entire time. So yeah, so you can also shake the Joy-Con while doing it to go a little bit faster. Very useful for speed tech. So, next up, Moai room. You can't do anything, but you gotta remember where you gotta go. We head up here and follow this pathway a little bit further. We have this sign here. Welcome to my last moon of the kingdom. This one took me forever to find. Alright then. Skull sign of the maze. So we're done with that room. So next up, the next room. You gotta know where the things are. So yeah. Thankfully, long jumps just break this. You don't have to carry them around. So last room. Alright then. Gotta know jump and then jump. Good old game of memory. So that's there in the memory in the invisible maze. Alright then. So yeah, so you can technically YOLO it, but better save not to. So right over here we have ourselves a Tostarena that's kind of in panic mode. No, 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 my beautiful sheep! The 3 of them have escaped and now I'll never get them back. Alright. Someone's a bit of a crybaby, so let's go ahead and get the sheep back. What you need to know about sheep is that they're kind of cowards, and they have weird physics, and yeah. So that's the first one. If they somehow get knocked off a cliff, then, yeah, that's kind of rip. So the next thing, I guess coming on this way, whose taxi was this unfortunate? I've got a customer waiting, but from the looks of this mess, I'm not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Brr. So yeah, and the next thing, we have this interesting piece here. It's really cold. A multi-moon that we can't get to. Man, it's just really cold though. So I guess next up we have ourselves a poor unfortunate piece in the sand. Lost in the luggage. I'd hate to be that guy's insurance. Get ourselves another sheep to get across the desert. So one thing to note about the sheep is that they really don't like cacti, so you gotta avoid them, but... yeah. So yeah, so they, of course, they panic into another direction, and you will get, hurt by it. Yeah, sheep are very unwieldy. So the last sheep is somewhere over here, right? Yep, right there. Hiding behind the dune. Go on, little sheepy. I'm not going to eat you. There we go. So that was the last of the sheep. And moon. Yeah! Alright then. So heading on from there, we have ourselves a lone Jaxi here that we are going to take. Pretty important we do so because out here we have ourselves a series of 5 cacti. Knocking them all down. Moon. Thank you, Jaxi. Be careful not to fall off the ledge. Among the 5 cacti. Oh, I see you. Is that a scorpion? Oh, it's a lizard. Alright, good. I hate scorpion. So we're already up to 71 coins of this kingdom. So I guess the next little, nice little thing, though, is that around here I don't have the footage necessary, but if you are able to somehow get on top of this, you can, like, do some fancy movement to, get yourself on top of one of these. And then you can long jump to the 8-bit section, do some clipping, and you'll be able to skip the entire inverted pyramid, including all the story moons leading up to it. Because unlike Xenoblade, there is no set order for moons. So with that all done, the way to the inverted pyramid is open. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we can do here. Nope. Alright, let's head on in. So welcome to the inverted pyramid. So here we get ourselves some bullet bills also. Yeah, there's a lot of them. And an 8-bit section involving gravity. I'm curious what's in this. Okay, just coins. Because in this section I like taking a lot of Mario, please. So here you got to take notes of the way the arrows are pointing, which is also in the shape of a pyramid. Come on. There we go. Yeah, jumping is not my forte. So right out this way, we have ourselves a massive pit here, so you gotta time yourself correctly, otherwise it's death. There we go. And that's it for that section. No moon there. So you don't need to worry. So on the outside, we have ourselves some Goombas here, including a blind Goomba jump. Avoiding that pipe there, head on to the backside of this room, and another moon. Secret of the inverted mural. Alright then. Collecting more moons on our way back, I get more coins. Heading on to the next section of the pyramid. Be careful not to jump at the very start. Instead, jump your way on top of this, please. There we go. For some coins. Very well hit coins, so. Next up, waiting for the bullet bills to come on back. We got that set. So next up, continuing on another bullet bill right there for another life heart. Very important. You can tell that they put them right. Camera, please. You can tell that they put them right before boss rooms, which is very nice of them. Next up, we have this little room right here. So following it inside, treasure. Yeah, this is also very well hidden. Very well hidden moon. Yeah. All right. More coins there. Alright, already up to 1277. Nice. So I guess we got to take another bullet bill back. Just easily weave through that. And yeah. So we're already done there. Ooh, chain. Oh, does remind me. So, we got ourselves a line here. Okay, that didn't work. So if you're able to get yourself a nice chain reaction going with this, you are able to get yourself two 8-bit, well, I guess, collecting 8 red coins. So yeah, so that's it there. So, right before the boss, a nice little heart recovery, and let's head on in. Looking for the binding band, chumps? Too bad, the boss has it now. And you guys ain't invited to the wedding. And we have the boss fight against Harriet. Harriet's starting things up. Well, wait for her to launch her things and you can send the bombs right back at her. So if you know what you're doing, you can speed this boss up relatively easily. So you can skip that phase by hitting the bomb that she launches right back at you. I guess doing things the more traditional way, you gotta avoid the bombs. They will leave a fiery pile behind. So you gotta be careful with that. And then after 3 explosions, she'll get a big bomb, spin around, tire yourself out, and then you can send it right back at her. Honestly, I like it way better just sending it right back at her. Very start. Okay, mess that up. Well, not too bad. We're gonna launch your bomb. Goodbye. Relatively easily, all things considered. And we got ourselves another multi-moon. There we go. And that little bit is done. That brutal slowed us down a bit, but we're still racking up power moons. How odd, the inverted pyramid is floating, and it's gotten so much colder. Is it more of that blah Bowser's doing? I say, he does make trouble, doesn't he? Welcome to nighttime Tostarena. All I'm going to say is that the music here is beautiful. And gets troubled because we have ourselves new enemies, Shinshos. They are annoying. Alright, the desert isn't safe at night. Right to Jaxi if you need to leave town. So yeah, so things are kind of chaotic here. I think before we head on out, I'm going to go ahead and redeem a few more coins. Change our outfit a bit. So yeah, so I am going to be trying to change things up every now and again. We ride out into the sunset. Okay, I wanted to change, but I didn't accept my A input. Thankfully, if you ever want to change, you have yourselves a cabinet there. Alright. Looking quite dapper, ready to explore the nighttime view here in Tostarena. So before we head on out, I do want to get ourselves the last nut. Just so that way next episode we can conclude the kingdom off, because there's not too much left to do here. And said seed that I wanted to get is right down in this little region. We'll be exploring this a little bit further in depth later on. So right down here we get ourselves a seed. And then, in order to escape this little crevasse, we have ourselves a little hat spring there. And then, we ride back to town. So I'll see you guys back there in town. Assuming that chinchos don't harass me. Oh yeah, went inside the dune here. Forgot to mention that. It's like, wait, there was a moon there, wasn't there? So yeah, so it's a long walk back. I should have got this earlier, but meh. I just want to wait out the 20-minute time limit because I've been going through this game relatively fast. And then once you get your moons done, you get yourself some, once they're done growing, you get some seeds. Once the seeds are done growing, you get moons. There we go. Train of logic I don't have. Choo choo, the hype train has docked. At the airport. Alright then. So I guess this little area is quite safe. Now the power lines will take you up to the tower. Actually, I think that would be a better place to conclude things out. So I guess one thing to note though about power lines is that if you shake while coins are out, then... yeah. But with that, we made pretty good progress this episode. Fancy meeting you there. So yeah, we made pretty good progress this episode. We managed to, go around the ruins, discover more of this kingdom, and the inverted pyramid is up. All I'm going to say is, I love the music at nighttime, Tostarena. I do. It's a very relaxing theme, man. And I'm just feeling very, I guess anxious when I pop this on YouTube, and it's very relaxing. So I guess with that, next time in Super Mario Odyssey, we head below the inverted pyramid. I will see you guys then.